Sunday. Brought to you by the Mazda CX-3.
Tonight on Sunday, we're undercover with a Kiwi on a sex trafficking sting.
We've got 7 cameras here, and at least 4 of us are going to be mic'd up as well.
He's undercover to rescue a 15-year-old girl.
Concern, I'm just another customer walking in.
What do you know about this girl?
We know her name is Nung. We know that she...
Nung?
Nung, that's Thai for #1.
For the best solo male artist
album of the year,
the Vodafone single of the year,
Choir Boy, Gone Country.
And the winner is
Marlon Williams. Fame and fortune are his for the taking.
I hadn't heard a voice like that since Elvis Presley.
Kia ora, I'm Miriam Makamo. So the Thai government tells Sunday prostitution is illegal in that country. But when Kiwi Jerem Watts went there on holiday, he found not only is the flesh trade thriving, it involves children. In fact, prostitution is one of the biggest sectors of Thailand's tourist economy. 27-year-old Jerem chucked in his day job as a TV reporter to join an organisation called Destiny Rescue, no connection to Destiny Church. The organisation last year alone saved 380 girls, the youngest just 8, and rehabilitated many of them. Tonight, Jerem takes us on an undercover mission to rescue a girl called Nung. Here's Janet McIntyre.
We've established that she is available for sex. We've established that she is underage.
We've got 7 cameras here, and at least 4 of us are going to be mic'd up as well.
how you feeling, mate?
Nervous.
We want to make sure we get it right.
As far as all the bar people, as far as the bouncers are concerned, I'm just another customer walking in.
In one of Asia's most modern cities, the world's oldest profession is booming. A multi-billion-dollar industry, an illegal industry operating in plain sight.
It almost looks like a gross theme park, tiers of clubs and brothels.
So is this all strictly sex industry?
Just sex industry, yeah.
An industry where anything and everything is for sale, including children.
So make sure she sits on this side.
Kiwi Jerem Watts is about to enter this world
They're putting the receivers in my socks, running the wires up my back and over my shoulders.
to try to rescue some of them.
It's all kind of pretty surreal.
Jerem, tell us where you are right now.
Rachel, right now I do believe I'm taking First Line to new heights. Wellington was Middle Earth a couple of months ago, and now it's been...
Just 2 years ago, Jerem Watts had landed his dream job.
Everyone aboard had a ball. I remember my early days when walking into that newsroom the first day and I saw John Campbell, Mike Roberts and Hilary Barry, and I had to pinch myself. They could sell for $1.1 million. Auckland's
But the reality of being a primetime news reporter, the job he'd chased for years, soon set in.
Auckland's cooling demand has shifted here to the capital. All my friends found out I was a reporter for TV3. They thought, oh, it must be so glamorous. You must be earning $100,000. It just must be the life. And it's fun, but it's not glamorous, and you're not earning $100,000. Yeah.
It was on a holiday to Thailand he stumbled across his true calling.
My first night in Bangkok, I was in a go-go bar.
Had you ever been in a place like that before?
Never.
Start filming everything, so I don't think...
He was there, called on by a mate to help out in a sting, an undercover operation to rescue child prostitutes.
I didn't know that child sex trafficking even existed. It's loud music, neon lights, numerous poles, and a girl wearing next to nothing attached to each pole.
Were they beautiful?
They were beautiful, yeah, they were beautiful women, yeah.
Did you feel any sense of attraction?
No, I didn't. I saw them as victims. I mean, they all looked underage, but they didn't want to be there.
And was that really obvious to you?
Yeah, it was, yeah. You can tell. The girls on stage, there'll be 1 or 2 who are dancing like they're enjoying it. The rest of them are just, they're dead in the eyes.
And what about the men?
They're ugly guys. by the world standards, you look at them and think, yep, you would be struggling back in the West. It's feels awful to say, but they're fat and they're old and they just look like the loneliest men.
Where are they all from?
Australia, America, Canada, Europe.
New Zealand?
I've never met a Kiwi, thank goodness, but there'll be Kiwis there.
Jerem returned to his day job and to his girlfriend, a newly qualified doctor, Gabrielle Kemp.
I'd ask Gabriel, if you want to know absolutely everything, I'll tell you absolutely everything. If you want to know just a general thing, then I'll give you a general overview. And you wanted to know it all, so I told her it all.
They are both committed Christians.
I can't imagine many women being happy about their boyfriend or partner going off to do this kind of work.
You're talking about kids. And you just have to imagine it being your child or your niece or your nephew or the kid down the street, and then it starts really playing on your mind. And you think, well, if that was a kid that I knew, wouldn't I want someone to go in there and get them out?
Just over a year ago, Jerem left his TV job and headed back to Thailand to work as media director for Destiny Rescue, a charity saving underage girls from prostitution, giving them education, job training, a new start. Since 2011, it's rescued almost 1,500 girls throughout Asia. Jerem has been co-opted to save another.
What do you know about this girl?
We know her name is Nung. We know that she...
Nung?
Nung, that's Thai for number one. So we know that her stage name is, and what she tells us her name is number one. We had been following her for years, and we'd tried to rescue her before, but that raid was compromised and we couldn't get her out, and she disappeared. And so we tracked her down to Rainbow 4.
And how often does she work there?
Every night. One of our agents has seen her be taken, come back, 45 minutes to an hour later, she walks in the door and she gets taken again straight away. So she has to see, multiple guys a night.
How old is she?
Turns out she's 15 years old.
Wow. And you know she's been doing this for a few years?
She entered the sex trade when she was 13. Good, that's nice and small, that'll be fine.
Wired up with cameras and microphones, and with cooperation from the police, the plan is to send Jerem into the Rainbow 4 brothel, posing as a client.
The police will jump out and run through here.
To cajole Nung into leaving with him.
Everything's lined up. We're raring to go. And then we get a text from the police saying, nope.
I'm sorry, we have to postpone the raid. We have an urgent case.
We were devastated. Just so much time and planning had gone into it.
Jerem suspects corruption.
Wherever there's sexual exploitation, I guarantee there's policemen involved, there's politicians involved.
So they condone this?
Yeah, they say they don't, but yeah, they do. And it's a huge industry. It is worth billions of dollars to their economy. So they're not going to clamp down on it anytime soon.
3 months later, they try again.
The initial walk-in's not going to be a problem. I'm just going to be another guy. I've already texted her. I've said, hey, I'm coming in tonight. Please wait for me. And she's told me that she will be there.
Jerem is going to have to pull off a double act. He's posing as a client, trying to get a young girl for sex. At the same time, he's a rescuer.
Did Nung just walk in?
Nung appears.
How are you? Bye. Nice to see you.
The next step is crucial. Jerem has to do the deal with the brothel madam. He has to make it clear he's paying to have sex with Nung.
And how much for sex?
He counts out the marked notes, the equivalent of $150, and they leave.
You look sad tonight. Are you okay? Walking down the street, okay, conscious of the fact that I'm holding hands with a 15-year-old girl. But in Thailand, they see it everywhere.
At the hotel, out of sight, Thai police are waiting for their cue.
Shower?
As soon as the girl's in the shower, we're sending the text to the police saying, target's in the shower, you can execute the raid now.
What? How old is she? What do you mean? How old is she?
Jerem plays the part of a shocked client, while police check Nung's ID and find out she is just 15. They take her into care. Meanwhile, back at the club, police are moving in on the brothel madam and checking for other underage girls. They have to find the marked notes that Jerem handed over to prove Nung was sold for sex.
So the marked notes were found with the cashier. 3 people got arrested that night, and the bar was shut down for about a week, which isn't long enough. We were just thankful to make some waves to get a few people arrested and to get Nung out.
Jerem has just returned from a year in Thailand and is still working unpaid for Destiny Rescue, but no longer on the front line.
It's just exhausting. I didn't want to be in those places.
But Jerem says they're just getting started. The goal, to eliminate child prostitution within our lifetime.
The more that we do raids with the police and the more that perpetrators know, there's people who are seeking to end this, there'll be so much pressure, so much fear on them to exploit a child that it'll become less and less prevalent, we hope. Yeah.
Yeah, we do hope. Sadly, Nung, the 15-year-old girl rescued by Jerem, was put into state care and then went missing. The Thai authorities tell us combating human trafficking is a national priority, that the government has a zero-tolerance policy and does act against officials involved with trafficking syndicates. Well, next, you're going to fall in love with the voice of an angel.
And the winner is...
Marlon Williams.